Hey everyone, my name's Erika, and this is Keeley, and we're the Wild Friends founders. And today we're going to do a little Q&A, answer questions that we got from you guys on social media. So let's kick it off. All right, Keeley, Luke Abramson asked us, what's the best part of owning our own company?
Well, hard question to answer because we've never really worked for anyone other than ourselves. So we don't have a good point of comparison besides Erika's stint as a barista and mine as a student worker. I don't even know how you describe that job.
We haven't had a lot of bosses, let's just say that.
And that's probably the best part, which is just being on your own schedule and having your own motivation driving you every day. Speaking for myself, it's just fun to set the agenda, make your to-do list, get it done, and not have anybody telling you what to do. That's also sometimes hard on days when you're not feeling motivated.
Right.
What about you?
I think the best part of running our own company is I get to work with you.
Oh, she's such a sucker.
No, seriously. I mean, it's just every day I get to come to work with my best friend, and we're our own bosses. So like you said, it's, not only do I get to work with a friend, but I also get to be my own boss.
And when you work with your friend, the company pays for brunch.
Right. So we have these weekly Wednesday meetings. Basically, we just try out new breakfast spots in Portland and talk about all sorts of fun things about Wild Friends. And that's definitely a company perk.
Definitely. Okay. White Box Company asked, what is each of your favorite flavors?
That is such a hard question. It kind of changes by the week for me. Right now, I am loving this one. This is our honey sunflower butter. It's 4 ingredients, nut-free, but it still has that peanut buttery taste and texture, so I'm loving this one.
Chocolate coconut, baby. All the way.
That's all you need to say.
I mean,
It's basically like fudge. I don't think it's open. Oh, it is. I think I was maybe eating that earlier. It's basically like fudge in a jar. It's our healthy Nutella, we call it.
And this is kind of a cop-out, but this is the one I eat the most.
Classic.
Put that on my morning yogurt and muesli.
Yeah, can't go wrong. Just peanuts and salt. It's delicious. All right, Bria Caitlin. Hi, Bria. She's one of our friends.
I used to homeschool with her, so she has a lot of stories.
Shout out to Bria. She asks, why didn't I know you had a YouTube channel?
Answer, this is our first video.
Yep, we have some secret videos, but they haven't been public, so that's why. Ask me the next question.
Capuchino asks.
Isn't it
great
cappuccino?
Name. No, it's like cappuccino. There's 2 C's.
Oh,
Capuchino asks.
Clever.
Or Capuchino. What do you still do now that you've done since the beginning of your business?
That's a great question.
Otherwise phrased, what have we always done?
What have we always done? Gosh, there's a lot of things that we still do. So it's about 5 years that we've been running this business. And when we started the business, we were 18 and 19. And
people still think we're 18 and 19.
Yes, every day.
It's gotten better since I don't have bangs anymore. That really bogged me down, age-wise.
That set you back a few years.
Yeah, it really did.
Yeah. I mean, eating our products, we still eat our products.
We've never stopped eating. That's the key to success.
I mean, quality control, it's very important.
I would say that we've not stopped doing the dirty work.
Yeah, rolling our sleeves up.
Like,
getting dirty.
Okay. I mean, what I mean by dirty work, like packing boxes and doing demos and driving across the country and going to trade shows and setting up trade shows and like just being like schlepping stuff everywhere and being like sweaty and hot and just it's like running a business. A lot of times it's just like grunt work.
Yeah.
And we've never hired anyone as like, you are in charge of the grunt work.
Yeah.
We've always hired people to do tasks that are higher level, and we've stayed at the bottom in a lot of ways, which I think is important.
Yeah, it's very humbling to, kind of do everything in your business because you never can detach from, any part of your business. And something that goes hand in hand with that is that we've never stopped talking to our customers or listening to our customers, whether that's in person at a demo or road show, at a store, or on social media, which we have had since day one. So yeah, we still do all of our own social media and are interacting with customers daily, and and we've done that since day one.
Lauren Berry 22 asks, how do you balance your friendship outside of work with being coworkers, and how do you approach difficult conversations with each other?
Well,
brunch helps.
And I feel like as the years have gone on, we've gotten busier, and we used to see each other more outside of the office. Well, because we used to live together for a long time. Now we don't do that. Now we just see each other a lot in the office, but I don't know, it just works.
I think a big part of it is we have a phrase of giving everyone the benefit of the doubt. Mm-hmm. And I think it's easier said than done, because it's easy to be in your own mind and think that person is doing this because they know it's going to make me feel this way, or even though they know I'm going to feel this way about that, they're doing it anyways, and that's so rude. And when you actually step outside of your own shoes and give someone the benefit of the doubt, you realize everyone's acting in their own silo of what they think is right. Mm-hmm. And I mean, neither of us ever doubts that the other person wants the best for Wild Friends. So when you think about it that way, it's not really about me or her. It's about Wild Friends. And then how can you listen to what that person is saying and react to their own personal perspective on it and solve problems quickly. Like, you can't let things fester. And so if something comes up in a given week, we'll talk about it at breakfast.
Or talk about it
immediately. Yeah. And that's really important, because if you talk about it right away, it doesn't just sit in your mind, and you're not mulling it over, and we're both very open.
I think having a business has only improved our friendship, because I feel like a lot of friendships, people do let things fester and they build grudges against their friends, and some time will pass, and so they won't bring things up just because they won't see them for a while. But we literally see each other every day, all day,
in L.
every day, all day, and so we don't have that time to kind of think about things, which I think is good, because then we just can address it, figure it out, move on, because there's so much that happens in one given day at Wild Friends. So, I think it's only a benefit.
Gotta get stuff done.
Gotta get it done. Okay, Baby Doll Bria, how many hours week do we work?
How many hours do you work? Hours
don't mean that much to me.
Right. Erika doesn't value her time.
I mean, it's just hard to say. Some weeks when we're traveling, in the past 4.5 years or 5 years of running this business, Keeley and I have done a lot of Costco road shows where we're, again, kind of doing the grunt work, doing tons of demos, meetings with buyers all across the country. So, there's kind of ebbs and flows. Maybe we'll have months where we're working all the time and we're gone every weekend, and we don't really have a summer. It's definitely happened. And then maybe there's time, when we do work a pretty standard schedule, like a lot of our friends work. So it really just depends.
We have pretty normal office days. You won't really find anyone in the office before 8 a.m. or after 6:30 or 7. And I mean, you'll go home and do work on your laptop, but there's not many millennial office workers that I know these days that don't do that, even if they work for a huge corporation. So work-life balance, it's more like work-life integration.
Definitely.
They are one.
Definitely.
And then the last question, Mazuba Tico asks, how many nut butter packets will fuel a 30-mile run? It's messed up. It's a long way.
That's a lot of miles, first of all. Second of all, I mean, that really depends on the person, but,
depends how fast you're running.
One every minute.
Yeah. 3 cartons.
I mean, I would say as many as you can stash in your pocket.
Just get it down. Peanut butter run.
Yeah, maybe you could stash them along the trail.
I actually think it directly relates to how much water you have with you.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. I would say you couldn't eat more than 2 packets without having a drink of water.
Yeah. Just be safe.
And have fun running 30 miles. Sounds like a pain. All right. Anyways, well, thanks for the questions, you guys. We're going to continually do some Q&As because we love hearing from you, love answering your questions, and we hope you enjoyed listening to us. See you next time.
Bye.